Yeah, this is our Halloween show. And what that means is we have weird, we have wonderful, we got Halloween things to show you.
Yep.
This one is super fun and silly, and it's a Halloween-themed game. It's the Ai Tai Halloween Hanging Toss Game. There it is. It's hanging and you toss. Whoop.
He
What did I get,
is
10
so
points?
good.
50?
Yeah, that was, I think 100. I'll give you a
Honestly,
solid
we were
100.
playing this before. We sat here, I think, for what, 5, 6, 10, maybe 20 hours straight.
Yeah, just
throwing
playing.
little bean bags at this thing.
Yeah, and as you can see, we've gotten very good at it.
Excellent.
In fact, I died.
Yeah, she died.
I
and
spent
she came
so
back
long
as this.
here. This
She
is
was
who I
dead,
am now.
but she wanted to play the game so bad she came back to life.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
You throw
No
little
brains.
bean bags into this
Bags.
very festive Halloween hanging banner, and you have the time of your lives. It's good for all ages. It's got black felt material. It's got a cute design featuring candy corn, a pumpkin, a ghost, a spider, all the good stuff. It comes with 3 bean bags, but I'll tell you what, you got more bean bags at home, they'll work. Any old kind of bean bag will work.
Throw kind of other thing, anything.
Maybe not a
size.
bean bag chair. Bean bag chair
Maybe
might be too
small
big.
pumpkins.
Small pumpkins you could throw if you don't mind cleaning up. It's a great game for the kids, even though we adults are having a
little
wee bit,
too much fun.
a little too much fun
too much fun.
with this.
No, I love it.
Let's see,
It's great.
what's your favorite?
Oh!
You'll see it's arranged by points there too. You got the head there is 3 points, the midsection is 2 points, and a little pumpkin at the bottom, that's 1 little ding dong point.
A little point.
Yikes,
but
watch out,
not
it's
if you're
spooky,
tall,
but it's
because
also fun.
It's super fun. And who doesn't love toys? I mean, clearly we do, especially Halloween-themed toys.
Oh, yeah.
Well, check out these Halloween wind-up toys from Joy-In. We got
Joy
them
in,
right there. Look
joy
at
out.
those.
That's what I always say.
But it's always in with these toys. Comes with 12 wind-up Halloween characters. Look at that. We got all 12 here, I think. And perfect for a party favor or goodie bag filler. You know those Halloween parties. I mean, I actually put my birthday's in December, but I had it one year in October just because I wanted a Halloween birthday
You're a
party.
kook.
Wow.
You are a kook.
I did it. Includes all kinds of Halloween characters like a mummy, Frankenstein, and a vampire.
You know what? In the modern day, if you're going to have a mummy, you ought to have a daddy.
Oh, boy.
Now for an item that's got us way too excited. These are our Harry Potter sorting hats.
Oh, duh.
From
there he is,
Rubies.
taking it off the stand.
Wow, look at that.
You've got to wear it. The minute you
Really?
put this on, you become really British.
You become exceptionally British.
Exceptionally British.
Have you been dying to know whether you're a Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff?
Why, yes, I've been dying to know so badly. I
Well,
actually died.
Get yourself this chapeau so that you can find out. This is an officially licensed
Definitely
Harry
Slytherin.
Potter costume product. It's a brown faux suede pointed hat with a wired brim and attached patch accents. There's also a hidden wire frame inside for support.
Wait, and we have more pics coming to you.
We
right
do a
now.
real, just a quick little recap of all the picks we have.
Before we've got those pics. So we've got this sorting hat. I just found out I'm in Hufflepuff, which is a great surprise.
Now, what's
to
the
everyone
difference
here.
between, for the people who don't know, what's the difference between a Hufflepuff and Hammond?
Hufflepuff and Hammond. No. So Hufflepuff is for the really, really brave, smart, overall good-meaning people.
You've completely
So
lost your mind.
only someone from Hufflepuff would describe it
Wait,
that
hang
way.
on, Erica, we got a little bit of time here. Here's what I want to do. This is kind of exciting. We're going to do a quick recap of all the stuff we've got in our weird, wonderful deals.
I love that.
Because you need to hear more about them because they're great. Here's the Ai Tai Halloween Hanging Toss Game.
Which we're having so much fun with that all the bean bags are now on
Now,
the
you shouldn't
floor.
do this with the other toys, but you could if you wanted to throw it. You can just catch it.
Okay.
No points for me. I think I might have broke that.
Broken.
It is honestly very fun. You throw little black bean bags into this very festive Halloween hanging banner. You, your kids, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, your cousins having the time of their lives.
It's a low stress, low key game to do. You know, and they get that material, the design. It fits into Halloween.
Stunning. And
it's just fun. It looks like a decoration too, even if you're not using it.
And it comes with the 3 bean bags. It's a great game for the kids. And now, speaking of kids, we're talking about your Halloween wind-up toys from Joy-In. Look at them. Watch them just run off. They're just these little madmen just having the time of my life. There are 12 wind-up Halloween characters. Will it up? Yeah, it fell down because it keeps going. It doesn't have a mind of its own. It's perfect for a party favor, a goodie bag filler, whatever you got. And then last but not least, we got this Harry Potter hat, which I got 10 of these at home. They're my absolute favorite.
Well, it's because you keep thinking that it's telling you the wrong hat, the house.
That is in fact true. They keep telling me that I'm in, Schimmelfarb, but I know that I'm in a different one. This is an officially licensed Harry Potter costume product. It's brown faux suede. Pointed hat, wire brim and accented patches. There's a hidden wire frame inside for support. I mean, it's fantastic. What more do you need? We got more picks coming up. When, Erica?
Right now.
More picks right now.
Right now.
everybody, welcome back. Listen, as we continue to celebrate Halloween, it wouldn't be a celebration without chocolate. And today is National Chocolate Day.
Look at that.
Could you get more excited about a holiday?
I'm still scared from that last segment.
Yeah, there's some creepy things going on. We left them over there.
Very scared, but yes, I am so excited about chocolate. I'm so excited about cooking. KitchenAid today is fantastic, great product.
We are going to dig in to make delicious desserts. And what KitchenAid is about is making that whole process of cooking and baking easier. So if you don't recognize our special guest, we want to welcome David Burtka with us. I love that you're here. I love that your cookbook is all about life being a party.
It is. Life is a party is a cookbook. It is seasonal recipes for every day being an awesome occasion to celebrate.
Well, and there's just something about that fall feeling and fall desserts that makes me crave baked goods even more than ever. So we're going to show you how a KitchenAid mixer can be used in so many different ways, because this is not just about making the cake or making the bread.
No, it's not. It's about getting in there and working with these awesome process of this. So we've got all these awesome attachments with KitchenAid here, and we're going to show you how to use a spiralizer first.
Yes, okay.
Which is so easy to do. You end up popping this up, getting this in, and all you do is turn it on.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Watch this, and it's fun. And if you get your kids involved, even better. They'll love doing this kind of thing.
Okay, this is crazy. So we're actually putting together a zucchini chocolate chip cake.
Yes.
So part of that obviously is we need to get the zucchini done. Now, the first thing I think of when I saw the name of the recipe and I read the recipe was, oh man, now I'm going to be standing there grating zucchini forever. Do you see how fast that happened?
Look at that.
And by the way, there's something really fun about the cool thing that ends up at the base. Like, you are using every single bit of your zucchini.
Yes,
so
we are.
The way we're doing this is with the KitchenAid 5-blade spiralizer attachment. So the stand mixer is great for so many things, and we're going to actually use it to make the cake. But what we wanted to start with by showing you is that it's not just about baking. I can spiralize my fruits. I can spiralize my veggies. Now, I know you have 2 young kids at home.
Yes.
I've got 4 boys at home. Talk to me about the importance of finding creative ways to get them to eat fruits and veggies.
Well, my kids fortunately eat lots of fruits and veggies, and I don't have to put them, you know,
in funny shapes.
In funny shapes, or but luckily, you know, you can with this you can make great pastas with this if you're on a low-carb diet,
right?
Something like that. You can bake this in a casserole, even putting it in a cake, which we're making a chocolate zucchini cake today, and the kids won't even know that greens are in their cake.
Which I absolutely love. But what I love even more is that it just makes the whole process of doing things like spiralizing so much easier. I mean, it's great to do it by hand. I'm sure you've tried the ones where you just twist it, but that takes forever.
Right, exactly. And putting the spiralizer on that is super easy. Kids can turn it on. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to take this, we're just going to chop it into little bits here so it's nice and incorporated into our cake.
You know what I thought was so fun was how easy it was for you to take that on and off the hub at the front of the machine.
Yes, and I mean, this is not only is it your spiralizer, you can use a cake sifter, you can use it for sausage making, hamburgers, you can use it for almost anything. It's
so many attachments.
Pasta making.
Yeah.
This is such a great product, and I love it. I have KitchenAids all in my kitchen.
And that's the thing about KitchenAids. I mean, they're what the professional chefs are using. I mean, we know you as an actor, but you're also a very talented chef.
Thank you.
And KitchenAid is bringing that quality level of product into our homes. This spiralizer itself actually does 4 different styles with quick change blades. So it's not just a spiralizer, it's also a peeler.
You've got your the spiralizer is a peeler. You can do different shapes, different sizes. There's a ton of things you can actually do with it. But also we're gonna go into making our egg whites for the batter for the cake. And the thing about the KitchenAid is that you can use the paddle for doughs and mixing dry and wet. And you can also do this, what we're going to use for whipped creams.
The whisk.
The whisk, and we can also do the bread hook, which is awesome.
Yeah, so those 3 are coming with the actual mixer. This is the KitchenAid Artisan Series stand mixer. You're looking at cobalt red, but oh my gosh, when I looked on the product page at all the different colors.
10 different colors.
That is so incredibly fun, because pops of color in the kitchen are fun.
Yeah, exactly. You can make this the centerpiece of your kitchen. If you'd have a light blue, they have a pink, whatever color you can actually think of, and you can make this pop a color in your kitchen with all this stainless steel, and it can be highlighted.
Absolutely, it's beautiful looking. Okay, so you've got eggs in there right now.
No, I'm pouring in the egg whites right now, and we're just going to whisk this for like 2 minutes. Let that go.
Okay, and here's the thing about stand mixers. At first, I kind of held off because I was like, you know what, I'm pretty good at kitchen. I'm good with a hand mixer. What do I need a stand mixer for? There is something in a KitchenAid mixer called planetary action. I'm like, all right, that's fancy. What does that mean? That means that mixer is hitting the bowl in 59 different places that you and I would never hit. Even though you're an awesome chef,
No, but
you can only do so much.
Yeah, if you do a hand mixer, you actually realize all that stuff at the bottom doesn't get incorporated. But this is exactly good, and it's going so fast. These egg whites are going so. Oh, you can see it in there. It's amazing.
And you know what else? It doesn't land on your ceiling when the KitchenAid does
Exactly.
it. I mean, admit, even as a talented chef, have you had the oops as you were mixing things?
Well, that's why you have this cover too. You can put the cover on, and you can add it this way so everything doesn't fly everywhere.
All right, so what are your some favorite capacity things to make? Because this does have capacity if you want it for that.
Yeah, you can make lots of pasta. You can make like 4 loaves of bread. You can make 7 pounds of mashed potatoes.
7 pounds?
Isn't that crazy? Like dozens of cookies. It's incredible.
But I will tell you on the flip side too, and I learned this, you don't have to use it for that. You know, you don't have to look at it as something like, well, I don't cook for 20 people. You know, life isn't a party at my house, or it's a small party.
Well, cooking for all those boys, though, you have to cook in bulk.
I cook in bulk. That's a whole different story. But no, the fact that you can use it for the 7 dozen cookies when I'm doing the holiday baking, but if I'm just having a night where I want to make a couple dozen cookies to be a nice mom for treats in the lunch, you can do that. So little bits, small bits, that's the difference with that planetary mixing action, is whether the bowl is full or the bowl is only a little bit full. It gets to everything.
And look at that. I mean,
watch the
it's
tilt
so
head.
easy. And look at the tilt head. Like
That's
that. We're
awesome.
still not there. We need to go a little more on those peaks there. But now it's locked into place. Look how
So your safety. And then you can see David is turning it off and on and up and down 10 different speeds, which means when you start with the flour, maybe a little slower. How do you like to do that?
Yeah, we go slow and then medium because you don't want the poof everywhere. We're going to actually get going here too on the batter for the cake. So we're going to add our eggs in there, all our wet ingredients while the egg whites are going.
And isn't it nice, especially with kids in the kitchen with you, to have that extra hand? The mixer's over there doing egg whites.
Yes.
You can tend to kids. They always tend to want to get ahead of us when we're working in the kitchen. Like, oh, here, I'm going to crack the egg. Smash.
Exactly.
Do your kids like to cook in the kitchen with you?
Oh, they love to cook. They absolutely love to cook. I think the more you get kids involved in the kitchen, the better, because they're going to want to cook and they want to eat what you cook. So try out new things, try out different flavors. It's really great.
Do they have a favorite baked good that they do like to make with you?
We did cupcakes this weekend. My daughter's birthday was this weekend, so we did sort of cupcake wars.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun there. Sugar cookies are always fun. We're gonna add some buttermilk, we've got some egg, we've got some sugar. Oh yeah, with 2 mixers, gets really loud.
I know, it does get good, but I
And
think
then
we got soft peaks there.
Yeah, look at this tilt head.
I think we're looking good.
Look at that tilt head, it's amazing.
Yeah, the tilt head is really great because if I wanted to add some sugar, or I needed to add cream of tartar, just way low maintenance and easy to do.
We've got some oil, and also we have our dry ingredients. We have whole wheat flour, we have regular flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, some baking powder, some baking soda. We're gonna add some vanilla to the wet ingredients here, and I think we're just gonna whip that up, get it nice incorporated.
It's like having an extra set of hands to me.
Oh, it makes everything so much easier. And this is all dishwasher safe. So you can pop it into the dishwasher, which is so easy. You don't have to do tons of dishes at the end.
And very easy to maneuver. KitchenAid has the handle on the side, and that is not true of all stand mixers. And I like that because as I'm pouring batter, as I'm doing other things, you know, it just makes the maneuverability a little bit more.
And look at that, easy, done. We're done with that. We're gonna add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients, but we'll go slow, remember?
Okay, yeah.
Go slow here.
Start slower, it lands on the ceiling, although I gotta tell you, with the KitchenAid, you really don't have any problems. You've got that nice depth of the bowl. I do like the fact that, look at this, he's able to use one hand on the bowl, the other hand to scrape it in. What would you be doing if you were using a hand mixer? You know, incorporating those, you only have so many hands.
Exactly. We're gonna scrape down the bowl here.
And that's that planetary action. It's going to reach every edge of that bowl once you get those ingredients pushed down in there. Think about all the different things you can do. When you bring in this Artisan Series stand mixer, you can do all the different things with the paddle, with the whisk, with the dough hook, right there in the bowl. And
I have to tell you, when I first got my KitchenAid, and I mean, I do love the KitchenAid products. I know we're selling it, but this is true, honest to God thoughts. It made my life so much easier.
Yeah.
Beyond easy.
And that's from a professional chef who is uber talented to begin with. Everyday people like you and me, like, I just need that extra set of hands. I need the confidence that if I put it in a KitchenAid mixer, it's going to be correctly mixed.
Yes.
There's not going to be a flour chunk. I made pumpkin bread this weekend, and I'll admit,
nice.
I mixed it by hand because quick bread sometimes go better by hand.
KitchenAid?
Well, there were flour chunks in it. So my kids are like, what's that? I'm like, oh, that's icing. That's supposed to be there. So this is the way to get get everything even, to get it easier. But in terms of the value, just because of the hub in the front where you can put all those different attachments, it's not just about mixing. Suddenly it's about shredding, it's about slicing, it's about food processing. You can literally get rid of all those other kitchen electrics.
And with all the attachments too, it's unbelievable what you can do. I mean, it's
very,
really,
very versatile.
It's incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Hey, do you want to put those chocolate chips in and our zucchini?
Yeah. Okay, it's National Chocolate Day. These
our
are
chocolate
going.
chips. We're gonna just slowly add this stuff to here. We're gonna fold it in, and then we're gonna add it to our batter. How about our zucchini?
Okay, zucchini
Hide
comes
that vegetables in for our children. But also it gives it a nice flavor too. I love the earthiness of putting zucchini in muffins or cakes.
Right,
or
and you know
like
what too? Zucchini has a lot of water in it, so there's a moistness.
Yes.
If you're worried about your breads or your cakes being dry, it's one of the reasons I like to do a pumpkin or a carrot or a zucchini, because you're guaranteed to have some moistness in there. It's a lot harder to ruin it.
So true. We got our egg whites here.
Okay.
That we did. We've got those.
Up. Am I doing that right? There
so
we go.
Easy, right? I got a second.
Oh, you got some there. He had a
easy.
One. Here, I do want to show you though this twist and unlock feature. I like that it's as stable as it is. This has some weight to it, so you know when I'm working on the counter, it's going to be stable. But on the other hand, the release to that could not be easier. So it's just about confidence to me. KitchenAid does a really good job giving us confidence in the kitchen.
It really does. It really does. And with the different flavor, with the different colors too, you feel like you're hip and cool.
Right. Absolutely. Lots of different choices there. All right. So we've done the whole process.
We've got the whole process. Look at how great that looks. Amazing. We've got our prepared baking pan here.
Okay, so I do have to ask about this because my mom was always like first the shortening or the butter and then the flour. Do we need all these steps? Is that important?
Yes, you do, because you want it to stick back on here.
Okay. So take those extra few minutes.
Grease
and flour.
Grease and flour, because you don't want it to stick and burn. And so we've got that. We've got it already in the oven. We pulled it out. We also frosted it. And watch this. We're going to show you the attachment on the KitchenAid here with the attachment on the slicer.
Okay, so we're going to put some goodies on top of the frosting.
Yes. So watch this. You get this the attachment for the shredder.
Okay, so again, going right onto the front because that's how all these attachment works. So this is the KitchenAid Fresh Prep Slicer and Shredder. It's coming with 3 different attachments.
Watch this. We're going to add this to our KitchenAid.
I like the concept of National Chocolate Day because we are topping our chocolate chip zucchini cake with a little bit more chocolate.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about shredding and slicing and grating. It's one of the more dangerous things you can do by hand.
Exactly, and this is another thing where you get your kids involved and they love it.
Well, who doesn't love slicing and shredding chocolate, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll just put my mouth underneath it here.
Oh, I love the fact.
You see that?
And you know what, too? This is good for some. Look at those fine shavings. It's coming. It's coming out the front there. There you go. We got it coming. And the thing about chocolate, cheese, any of those other things, zesting, it's hard to do it sometimes by hand. I like the fact that you could use something like a mixer that gives us a little bit better of an option there. Here, I'll give you your pusher.
Yeah, let's push this through.
There you go. The more the merrier in terms of chocolate.
I agree.
Look at how fine that is. That's gorgeous. So again, you're getting 3 different sizes. Look at that power.
3 different sizes.
That is awesome. That is chocolate as fast as you can get it coming out. And it's nice that you have those different speeds that also work the same for the attachments as they do for the mixer.
For sure, for sure.
So that's
and now
great.
It only just doesn't do chocolate, you know.
Right, absolutely. So we've got those other sizes. We can do cheese. We can do zucchini. I'll tell you what, you switch the attachments.
All right.
I'm going to grab the chocolate here. And I want to show you how fine this is.
And it just pops out. There's this little thing that pops out like that. It's so easy.
Look how beautiful this is. This to have chocolate shaved
You've got
this fine.
Nice technique there.
Well, thank you. I take that as a high compliment from a pro here. And there's just something fun about adding a little bit more chocolate, right? But yeah, look how wonderful and decadent that looks. Now, I am doing such a really big effort in my house to try to keep some of the chemicals and preservatives out of our family's diet. Did you know that shredded cheese in the bag has all sorts of additives?
Yes.
That is a big thing I am learning now. So that if you can, obviously it's more expensive, so you don't want to do that. It also, yes, most of us buy it for convenience, but when you read the ingredients of bag shredded cheese, it made me think, why are we not just buying the block and shredding it ourselves?
It's so easy to shred it yourself.
So that is where, again, The stand mixer attachments are coming in. I can shred cheese quickly. I can do carrots. All those things that I admit as a busy mom, I am very guilty of buying stuff pre-cut because it's a Wednesday at 5 o'clock.
So much, it seems so much easier, but it's necessarily not that much easier.
It's not that much easier. It's certainly more expensive. And now that I'm learning that it has additives and, you know, maybe a little bit even of a health and certainly clean eating issue, I'm really trying to be a little more committed to doing it myself. So KitchenAid, again, helping us out by giving us these attachments. Look at how easy that cheese shreds. Okay, he is going to shred a whole bag's worth of cheese in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, look at this.
So this is a big lesson to me that with the right equipment, with that KitchenAid attachment, this is just one of the dozens and dozens of things that we are able to do. So I like this Fresh Prep slicer and shredder. You don't need a food processor. You can get the KitchenAid stand mixer and add all of these different attachments and accessories.
It also has a slicer too, so you could do vegetables, things like that.
We could just keep on going and going and going because that's what
all day
cooking
long
with KitchenAid is like. But you know what? I got a piece of cake here that I got to try because it is National Chocolate Day. David and I are going to dig into dessert, but we're going to be back with a few more delicious recipes and talk more about KitchenAid selections coming up in a little bit.
You bet.